Heyo! We are here. I gotta turn down the music. Hold on. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. We are back at it again. Oh, 16 minutes. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Instant. That's what we like. Right there. 16 minutes. That's just too long. Too long. There we go. Get some real music in here. Give me some of that protect. Yeah. Bada bang, bada boom. Okay.
Leave this to me.
There we go. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I like this dungeon. The bosses here are kind of fun. Whoop. Lag spike. La 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 la. Hopping over. Slice. There we go. Nice and calm. Tank it all, baby. Tank it all. We gotta open up with the enmity gain here. Two rotations should do it. Get that. Put our damage on. One more damage. There we go. Nice. Got super lucky with that rotation. Uh-oh, someone got caught in it. Boom. Let's do another aggro rotation. Was getting a little close there. That guy keeps getting hit. What in the world is going on? Holy moly. We got him. Easy peasy. Okay. There we go. Little laggy, little laggy. I can't tell if that's my computer or... Whoop. Lol. That was definitely my computer. Oops. Dang it. Keep messing up the easiest rotation in the world. In it to win it. Good job, team.
I shan't hold back!
You shan't hold back. Woo! This person is totally solid. Great run so far, guys. I like it. mad phrases. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's generate a little aggro. There we go. Go. Hit this 12 times. 5 times. There we go. Maximized. Some serious damage put out there. Hit him with another enmity combo. Woo! Where's it coming from this time? He's dead. You're dead. Shit. Oh, man. That is too funny right there. We still got this. Still good. Even with the setbacks, we still dominate. We didn't have a healer for like the second third of that.
You underestimate me. Out of my way.
Come on, little ones. Dish a big guy. Ah, delicious. What up, Matthew Davis? It's your boy, Naushy. It is going good today. Wasn't quite able to upload these videos in time. They took, I rendered 2 of them and I forgot that my outro wasn't in the freaking video, so I had to re-render both of them. And I didn't finish in time. But that's okay. Probably won't they make that mistake again. But we're doing good today. Super good. Today's reset day on the good old Final Fantasy. So we have 450 things to do. Got our daily stuff. We're gonna do some leveling today. I did some of my crafting stuff this morning. I might do some of it on stream just for a half an hour to short flex and show the profitability of stuff. 450 tomes, that's right. That's how much you get per week. Well, that's how much they allow you to get per week. I mean, it's really easy, honestly, when you get to like level 70 and have really good gear. Because then you seriously are only like, what's a good way to put it? Basically, the expert daily and the level 70 daily roulette. If you just do those, it only takes like 4 days. Plus, there's maps. Maps give you tons. When you join a whole party, gives you tons. So, 450 goes by real fast, you know. It's almost harder to get the lesser tomes of Mendacity. I mean, except that you still get tons of those, too. Gotta get in that. Get in the bubble! Get in the bubble. And this went by nice and fast. So how is your day so far there, Matthew, my man?
Let us be about it.
What set of gear should you have by 70 base? Well, basically you have to get a certain item level. So the best things to do is as you're leveling, since we're on the same data center, although you should try and make your character, see if you can make a character on Diabolos. Because it might be open, but since we're on the same data center, we can still do parties together, and that'll help. But you'll have to reach certain points to unlock it, and a lot of tome turn-in stuff will help you get to where you need to be. It's a little vague, but it's hard to know. Oh, snap, level 30 in Anthem. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know anything about the leveling stuff in Anthem, so, you know, I'm gonna take your word for it that it's a good thing. Basically. Oh, okay, there we go. Bam, level 30 is max level. That is pretty dang good then, I would say. Around 470. Nice. Excuse me. Whoa, that felt good. Get in on some of this action. Wham blam, thank you, ma'am. Ouch. Noobing it up, getting hit by multiple things. We good though, we good. There we go. So yeah, oh snap. So I will go over some of this with you. I know as you do questing and things, you may have to repeat multiple dungeons. Mostly because of that's a good way to put it. Like, limit. Oops. Boom. Got him. See, we did this. Boom. Look at that. 90. One run gets me 90. If I do the level 70, I think I get 40. So it comes out to be 130. So yeah, you only need to do it for 4 days. You know. GG team. I can give it to that guy. He was on point. I need that. Damn it. Never gonna get it. So that was a nice run. Oh, I also got to do the rest of my Beast Tribe dailies. Got to keep that up. Got to keep that up. Also, let's see what we got for yellow turn-ins. Ooh. We got the all. Let's look at these. What about this one? Beetle glue, huh? It's not so bad. What about this fishing rod? That's a lot of step surge. We got the jade earrings. It's not so bad. Those are fairly easy to make, it looks like. What else we got here? Some open-toed boots. Yeah, that's a lot. Not even gonna look at those. Here we go. Infusions. That's a lot of aether sand. Screw that. Look at this. I think the step milk is expensive. So it looks like our best bet might just be this thing right here, man, this hammer. Oh, I didn't check this. That is not so bad. To get 87 per. I would have to look. So basically, the way I would price these out is purchasing a Girabanya Alchemic to achieving 250 yellow scripts, because that's what I'll be buying them with. So if I purchased all the materials to make these things, that's what I want to compare it to. But I don't need that. Oh, we gotta send 2 of our dudes on more ventures, and then let's do the other daily roulette. We'll keep the roulettes going. How many of these I got so far? Nope, still gonna keep getting those. When I get it to 2,000, I'll swap them to a different one. I like staying around 2,000 shards, because when I use them, you know. So a couple more for that one. I don't like using my retainers to gain shards, but you know, it's optimal for me right now. So what we got here is, oh, you can also, so once you get, I forgot to tell you, so once you get to level 70, you can do all the class quests, right? All the class quests to, you get gear. And it happens at level 50, you get a set of gear. So do the class quests for whatever job you're doing. And then when you do, what's the next one? The 60, when you do that one, you also get a set of gear. And then at 70, you get a set of gear. What I'm wearing right now, my glamored gear here, is actually the warrior gear at level 70. It's what it looks like. I just glamored it on, you know, what I have. Still trying to get this chest. But, yeah. So, definitely a way to go. You know what? Actually, I think I made a chest for myself and thought I was supposed to sell it. I did. Right here. Look at that. Bam. Oops. And then... which one was it? This is your level 60 set of warrior gear. So you get this 290 set. And then what you can do is you can go in Eureka, which is good and bad, but and you get these crystals, and you can actually upgrade. But more importantly, you can earn gil in certain ways to actually get enough gil to purchase better gear. You can also run the highest level dungeon you can run that'll drop better gear, and you just need to get over the hump of certain gear score requirements. You know, for instance, the let's see here. It'll show me like this. So yeah, so as you can see, the daily roulette expert, you know, you need the level 360 gear. Now 360 gear is pretty high. I think you can buy, actually, I think you might be able to buy all the gear with Tomes of Mendacity at 360, but I could be wrong. It could be 330. So for instance, the level 70 dungeons require 330, but most of the gear that drops in here is 330 and above. What are the chances you could transfer a character? Well, fortunately for you, you've made everyone, when they change over the way the data centers are, because they're meshing it around, everyone is getting a transfer for free. So you can always wait until then and transfer to Diablos, but the problem is that because you didn't create your character on the preferred world of Diablos, you won't keep the XP bonus until after 90, except for after 90 days. But yeah, so there's that. But the you still are on the same data center. Oh, speaking of which, I can go ahead and add you to my very short friends list. I had to kind of purge it when I came back. You are only level 13. Well, what you should do right now, before you even do anything else, is try and create a character on Diablos, just to see if it's even possible, because even transferring one, you might need a character on Diablos to be able to transfer to it. Because if new characters can't be created on it, you definitely can't transfer to it. Back to Warrior. There we go. Okay. Now we are at 380, baby. Yeah. And let's go ahead and do this little 70 dungeon. Ka-ching! Love insta-queues, man. It's so good. So good! As I said before, they change whether or not you can create characters on that server literally all the time. It's updated like probably 3-4 times a day. You know, whenever they do any sort of refresh. Whoa, I don't think I've done this dungeon in a while. There we go. Whoa. Plus, you can start a new class instead of as a gladiator. If you wanted to change it up, you know, you could start as a warrior, or you could start as well, that's your only other option for tanks. Or you can start as a healer and start as an arcanist or a scholar. Yeah, arcanist. which later turns into Scholar and Summoner. So, but that's more of a casting role. If you like the melee stuff, you might want to stick with what you got. A warrior's fun, and you get to start in my favorite starting zone, other than old Salim Salaminsa. Now I remember this quest. There we go. Back when you were a Lancer. Thinking about Marauder. Marauder is fun. Again, my favorite thing about when I was first leveling, I leveled an Arcanist first when A Realm Reborn came out, when I started a fresh character. Because the Arcanist leveled both a healer and a DPS at the same time. And for the first 15 levels, you basically share the same gear. And so when the dungeons came around, I would just start collecting both healing and DPS gear, casting gear. And I would always, as much as I could, queue as a healer in all the dungeons. But when I do questing and stuff, I could do DPS because, you know, when you're leveling up Arcanist, it levels up both at the same time. Which is why I'm leveling my Scholar right now, because it'll give me 2 70s instead of just 1. But, you know, being a tank is a lot of fun, and, you know, I am a Marauder here, aka Warrior, so... Every 3 minutes. No, don't do that. It doesn't update that kind of often. Oh snap! But you should play around with a lot of the stuff and learn it. Plus, I'll give you out a little gil if you do end up able to get on this server. I can spot you a little gil. And that'll help you immensely in the beginning for you know, being able to teleport everywhere you can. And Otengu down. Still can't choose it. Oh no! I should make a like a dummy account. You can't defeat me. I am the almighty Naushy Thirstbuster. You should try out some of the crafting to see if you like it at all as well. I would suggest that. It might be fun. Ha, ha. Mwah, There we go. Holy moly, I'm a beast. Because do not fret if you end up not being able to transfer or start over. You can still transfer in the future, I'm sure. Regardless, everyone's going to get a free transfer, from what I understand, when they do move all the transfers around. Which sounds good to me. Diadarabochi. Excuse me. Plus, once you get to the first dungeon, we can do it together. I can do it with you. Since you're almost there, it seems like. The lake widens. We must kill this man. The lake widens further. Our damage seems a little low. Just a tad low. Ninja. Running and running and running and running. Slam. Gonna be hitting that up. Boom! Floating on the cloud. Run. A dragon weasel. Lol. Got him. All these people passing. Crazy. Ah. Get wrecked, noob. This one is a fun boss. Short end. Both ends. Preemptive. Mount Twago. Now he's gonna split in two. Holy macaroni. Get him! Oh, I hope we got it. I don't know if we got it or not. We did. Splitting hairs. Whew. Get him dead. The short end. There we go. Good job, team. Get him! We got him! See? Boom. 135. GG. Let's try this jacket on. Ooh, look at that jacket. It looks nice. It's got a little fluff around the edges. But I didn't get it. There we go. Got 2 commendations out of the 3 other people. I'll take it all the way to the bank. The bank of commendations. It is an achievement eventually. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, what do we have now? What was I was gonna do something, now I can't remember. Okay, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's go turn these into company seals. Oops, not there. That is not where we do that at. We gotta go back to the seal dude. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that in. I should make a couple of those. Those are easy to make. Bam. A smooth, easy amount. Complete. You all leveled up. Good job. Let's do some more. Let's take that out. Oh no! I just sent him on a garbage one. Damn it. I screwed that up. Okay. Now, we gotta keep doing our duties. We are on a roll. Definitely 50-60. Bang. Instant cues. Love the instant cues. They're so good. They're so good. should have hit the shortcut thing, but I didn't because I'm a noob. What's up, Voodoo? To be honest, man, the first thing you have to do is somehow get over here, right? Get a visa somehow. Travel visa, working visa, staying visa. I know to become an actual citizen, after you get here and are a permanent resident for 7 years, then you can take the test and apply for your citizenship. Getting over here somehow is the best. Also, I think working for the military also gets you in. Something like that. It's a very complicated process that I know starts off with you at least having to be here. I know it sounds benign and weird, but let's Google it. How to become a U.S. citizen. So you have to attain a green card before you can become a naturalized citizen. Become a legal permanent resident. So here's a USA.gov pathway to citizenship, apparently. Here we go. This is what I got for you. So you have to get a green card, a permanent resident green card. Yeah. It's gonna be a struggle because you're a white man, so... Although with Trump in office, you might get lucky. You know, being someone who's competent, having a pilot's license is going to be a big plus for you. Just saying. That's a big plus. Like, being a pilot is huge. As the Trumpster would say. Huge. I already saw your Terminator Photoshop. So if you didn't darken yourself, I can tell. Plus, I mean, you're so far north, you look like someone from Minnesota. So don't worry. Don't worry. Minnesota's high up there, you know. They're basically people from, like, Scandinavia. Holy moly. The person took massive damages. Why does this person keep taking damage? Oop. No, I don't blame you. I don't like snow. I like it when it's cold. But I don't like snow. Having to take care of snow is annoying. Cold weather in itself is actually pretty nice, because, you know, it takes a lot less energy to heat things up than it does to cool things down. Let's put it that way. But energy is cheap here, so, you know, compared to where you live. Especially if you live in a non-horrible state you know, where they have no real energy requirements. Rolling green on everything. You like snow? Well, I like snow, but I wouldn't want to live in snow. I would rather visit snow, if you know what I mean. Having to shovel snow seems to me to be pretty freaking miserable. Yeah, you have to live on the north side of Texas, you know what I mean? So I understand. By the way, I love those freaking glasses, man. Holy moly, that is next level great. Yeah, the ice under the snow would be brutal too. Wow, those bonbons have a very edgy name, that's for sure. There's some weird stuff like that in Japan that I've been linked before. Some funny names. One of my favorite like things that's just like goofy out of Japan is the weird things that, like the weird fashion trends in Japan. Like for instance, there's this one where basically like it's hip and cool to have like English wording on say a like a t-shirt. And so some t-shirts just say random English words that mean that make no sense together, and that's pretty dang funny. Like that's super funny to me. And I like that. And it reminds me of like the people who get like Japanese or Chinese symbols, kanji, you know, tattooed on their body, and they have no idea what they say, and they mean something completely opposite of what they thought they said. I remember this one time, this one guy sued a tattoo artist because he said he wanted the kanji for fortune tattooed on himself, and so the artist Googled it and actually got the wrong kanji, and it said something like basically it said like lowbie, or you know, like low person or lowborn or whatever the kanji was for that. And that cracks me up. Oh my gosh. That's great stuff. Wow, everyone everywhere can be pretty weird. I mean, you get all that kind of crazy stuff here. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, some of them, no, they don't do it. See, the difference, though, Matthew, is that they don't do it because, like, they don't just get random things, random kanji tattooed on their body, right? They usually go in and want something specific, but they fail at actually getting the correct thing specifically, right? So, like, it looks cool to them. It'd be like a Japanese person going to you know, buy a shirt that said "I'm amazing" or something like that, and then ending up with a shirt that says "I suck." You know, I'm a horrible person. That's the difference, right? the Japanese people are just buying shirts because they have English words on them, not because of what they think that it says. You know what I mean? So it makes it's even funnier because the tattoo thing requires a mistake to be made. And I just think it's amazing. I just think it's amazing. That one guy here yesterday, the man, the myth, the legend, Toto Coco. Hopefully he'll be back again one day. I will speak some Japanese to him one day. I did a little learning on Duolingo for like 70, 80 days straight. And I learned very few things, but I learned some things. Drag around outside, kill totems that are connected. Whoop. Yes, he was actually Japanese. We had to use Google. I had to use Google Translate from some stuff. He speaks almost no English, he said, basically. And I could tell that he was legitimately Japanese because he was, to put it bluntly, not very good at English. Worse than the average, you know, Detroit dropout. Only kill totems connected to him. Might have to look up this dungeon again. You don't want to go to Detroit. Detroit would have been your city 60 years ago, but it was under 60 years of insane communist rule, and it went from the most prosperous city in the world to a absolute dumpster fire, as some would say. Ooh, the old Tiger Stadium. There you go. See, my first baseball game I ever went to was the Durham Bulls AAA team. I actually was like a little league kid. We got to go out and stand by our positions during the pregame, and our pitcher kid threw the first pitch out during a nice Durham Bulls game. Which, by the way, Bull Durham, the movie, is actually pretty funny. It's like an anticipation thing. I too. Yep. Got it now. There we go. Woo! The key voodoo. What level is the first dungeon at? Well, I think the dungeon level is 15, but since so it'll be a level 15 or 14 actual quest for you. And it'll be right outside Aleport, and it's you know, it's like a pirate thing. This guy's trying his best. Commend him. There we go. That grill is not a commie. Congrats, Voodoo, for finding a potential wonderful mate. And that at least you can hang out with her and know that she doesn't want your soul, or doesn't want you to be killed. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Because I was worried. I'm not gonna lie. I was really worried. I was worried for you. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so we're gonna look at the tails here. Oop. Oh no, my time expired on the tails. Gotta go get a new tails. That's okay. We got one line at least. So to Ildishire. Yeah, she would have no right. She wouldn't be able to be a commie. She'd be executed. for not wearing her hijab. Only if she lets you. She's still gotta say yes. Don't forget about that. Still gotta say yes. Okay, so let's not noob it up this time. We missed out. So we want to get this right here. Let's see. First things first. Let me look through these exchange things. It is the gold that we want then. The gold. These ones, what would I get? 14 of those? Holy moly. Get 8 non or 3 4. So the gold certificates. Oh, I only need 1 per. Look at that though. I get 40. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Yeah, but these go for like 10 mil. You know? I would have to go with one of these. Oh, my wind-up Ifrit just sold. Woot woot. That's 160k for free. So, we got a new journal. Yep. Okay. So, look at that. Oh my gosh. I just made 280,000 gil. Just like that. Boom. Love this game sometimes. It's great. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How do I get 3 lines? I'd have to get like this. How do I get 3 lines this way? Oh yeah, so I'd have to go. What's it? 8, 9. No, it'd be. I'd have to get a diagonal, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 8, 9. How do you get 3 lines? Oh. Yeah, I guess that helps. So it'd be 4. Although I will admit, I'm a fan of pale skin as well for some reason. Let's see. How does this work? We get 8, 9, 4. 5, 6, 7. How does 3 lines work? Oh. No, that wouldn't work either. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. Duh. Duh. So, we will queue for our leveling spec next, and this should level us up. Ciao. Are you showing me a picture of her? You already showed me a picture of her. 3 months! Why 3 months? She's got a nice pear shape there, buddy. Optimal wide hips. That speedometer sign. Is that a speedometer sign behind her? European road signs are funny looking. I like them. Morocco, Egypt, Israel, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Tunisia, let's see, oh, was that more than 15? I was gonna go into some obscure ones. You're pleasantly surprised? I'm a highly informed individual, I would say. Gotta give me a little bit more credit than that. Just over about 18. I could have kept going on, but I was trying to think of more like funny ones. Like Uzbekistan, that's a fun one. Then there's one where this guy... Kurdistan. I think, no, it's not Kurdistan. It's... Man, I can't remember. So, there's this one guy who renamed a month after his mother. And he's, you know, like a big dictator guy. Trying to think. What was it called? Maybe it was Kurdistan. No, can't be right. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's see. And then we got Yemen, UAE, Saudi Arabia, India, Pakistan. If I say Tibet, China might get mad, but I'm going to say Tibet because I don't care if they get mad. Let's see. Mongolia, Japan, Russia, Tibet, Vietnam, North and South Korea. Let's see. Gotta think of some weirder countries. Those seem like really easy ones. Let's do some European ones while I'm thinking about it. You know, you got the classics: Germany, France, UK. Ireland. Amsterdam. No, Amsterdam's a city. Holland. No. Holland's a city too. What is the country that they're in? Having a brain fart. I'll come back around to there. Then we got... Let's do some of the Eastern Bloc. Can I name every American state? It would take me a bit. My hardest part about naming every American state would be repeating some of them, right? So if I had to write them all down on a list, I could do it. Yeah. Oh, Holland is the country. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I didn't think it was a country for some reason. Yeah, naming every state is easy. I could even show you where they are on the map. Like if you gave me a blank map, I could fill it all in. However, I do not think that that is a regular skill, so to speak. I do not think more than half of the people in the country could do that. Not even, maybe 10%, in fact. So little. I think that's kind of universal in most countries, though. Especially, like, countries with lots of, like, area. Like, I don't think a bunch of people in England could name... You bet I couldn't? I 100% can. That it's easy. It's significantly easier for me. I used to be so good. I used to be able to name them in the order they became states. But every single continent and where they are in around 2 minutes did this quiz. Oh, you meant state. Nice. Well, good job, James, man. I think the ones that people would get hung up on the worst would be like Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, and like Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico. The kind of like Midwestern states that are big squares. Those are the ones I would feel people would have a hard time with, just because they would get it confused. Not necessarily naming them, but just getting them confused. I was about to say, 2 minutes for continents. There's only 7. They're pretty obvious. Shoot, I bet only 70% of people could name all 7 continents. For you, it was the northeastern ones? That's understandable. That's understandable. Those are a little tough. The Maine should be easy, but like Vermont and New Hampshire, they're basically the same size flipped around. They're almost the same shape, too. Funny note, New Hampshire's state motto is live free or die. That's a fun one. So, we got our tails. Let's see what our first sticker is. We got the bottle of sherry, or whatever that is. Not too shabby. Alright, and... we got the Chocobo, mini Chocobo. So we gotta do a 70 and a 60. So let us change over to that. Oh, let me check first my challenge log. Live free or die. Yeah, I know, it's kind of ironic. I guess you can say it's ironic. It's only ironic because it's a very leftist state now, so it's a significantly less free comparatively. Let's see, dungeons done, guild has done. Do I still get a XP reward? Nope. Okay, we can do one of these. A 70 dungeon. Yeah, let's just do an expert then. Just do an expert. Genius! There's Toto Coco. The myth, the legend. Oh no, you always have that choice, James. Just not there. You can drive now? Holy moly. That's amazing. Well, I just think I'm saying it correctly, Voodoo, because that's what those symbols are. The toe symbol, and then ko. So, Toto Coco. That's just from my Duolingo learning Japanese app. Because I'm pretty sure that is... I don't know if that's Haranga or Katakana, though. I'll be honest. I always confuse those two. We didn't get an insta-queue. What the heck? Tried that? I love it. I got pretty good at one point. There's a lot of freaking letters, that's for sure. Yeah. That's the hardest part, you know, is getting down the base of the language. I'm really bad at, you know, learning foreign languages. It's hard enough learning different, like, programming languages. But I think it would be easier for me. I'm more of like a doer. So, like, if I really wanted to learn it, I'd, like, have to move there. Or, like, completely do everything in that language for a little while. To really start memorizing it. But, yeah, it'd still be hard and would probably take a while. I'd have to sound Japanese, too. That is the standard for Jamesy. He does provide the cringe-worthy stuff. There's a lot of cringe, though, on the internet. A lot of cringe. Some of it is just wonderful. It makes you cringe and laugh at the same time. Kind of like the new Captain Marvel movie. That stuff is pretty funny. What they did with the Rotten Tomatoes score. There we go. I kind of like this dungeon. Not as much as the other one, though. The other one's music is better.
Yo.
Yo, what up?
What up?
How's it going today?
Not bad. Not bad.
Nice.
Actually, my brother came over last night. I talked to him for a while.
Mm-hmm.
They basically found out that he got fucking screwed over by my mom worse than I did. So.
What? How did that happen? Didn't you just get nothing?
So we did initially.
Okay.
We argued for probably 2 weeks straight about shit, and eventually she fucking sent us some money for one of my student loans. She paid, and then another thing, like a credit card I've had for fucking ever. That had a shit ton of money on it. That she, well, I had a decent amount of money on it. She paid. So me and Francesca total got about $2 grand, $2,100.
That's not bad.
So we got a little less than half of what
You were,
we were
gonna
supposed to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother, talking to him last night, was like, "Oh, she's giving us like $350. That's it. That's all we saw."
Holy moly.
He actually was talking about him and her getting into it about some stuff, and like some of the shit he said was like the exact same shit that I said. I was like, "That's too funny, dude."
That is funny.
So,
Well, you guys are brothers. Same mom.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, you know what, dude? Like, fucking, we upgraded some of Francesca's shit or whatever. I'm like, we still have her old case, we still have her old motherboard, her processor. We still have the fucking 970.
The one extra 970, yeah.
Yep. So I was like,
You
I'll put this
can
together,
build them a computer.
and I'll just fucking give it to you. And so I was like, I don't have an extra power supply. We tossed that RAM and the hard drive. So I'm like, so realistically you need 3 parts, which you could get all together on Amazon for like $106 for like
Nice.
the minimum of what I would run, and then I would, you know, that's only running 8 gigs of RAM. So I was like, but I know he doesn't have a ton of money. So I'm like, I would do that first, and then you can upgrade the RAM later and shit. And then he left, and I talked to Francesca later, and I was like, it's like $100. Like, I'm about to just buy this shit. Just fucking and give it to him so that he doesn't have to spend money on it, because I know he doesn't have a ton of money. That was last night. Dude, like an hour ago, he sent me a picture. Got the computer running. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I went to a pawn shop and got parts. Just bought them there. I'm like,
Nice.
fucking genius, dude. I didn't even think of that. Like,
That is the genius, especially for those kind of parts, you know? It's not like the pawn shop will really sell them for that much. They just want to dump them, you know?
Yeah, so he spent like $50 and got
That's
16 gigs
amazing.
of RAM and the power, a 600-watt power supply and a fucking SSD.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
damn.
That's good right there.
Yeah, I know. I was like, so that's a good deal.
Just the SSDs is worth that much almost.
Yep. So he was like, yeah, I got it all working. Last night when I handed him the stuff, I was like, yeah, if you do replace the GPU, like, be careful, because I broke the tab on the PCI Express slot that plugged into it. Like, it screws in, so it's not going to move. But
Yeah.
just know that. He was like, what's a GPU? Literally didn't even know. And then within 24 hours, he goes and finds the correct parts, buys them, puts it all together. I was like,
What a beast.
my mom tries to tell me that my brother, she's like, he's not as smart, you know, because he has like a learning disability. So he's just not all there. You need to understand. I'm like, this motherfucker figured this shit out faster than any of my friends that I taught how to build a computer. I didn't even show him anything. He just left with it and fucking had it together the next day.
Hey, necessity's the mother of invention, right?
He's not stupid. So he got it all working. He ran. I told him to run core temp and CPU-Z and bench tested to make sure it wasn't overheating or anything crazy. So he ran all the shit himself and was like, shit, sent me the screenshots. I was like, no, looks good. I'm like,
Nice.
shit, all right, well, fucking solid.
Bing, bang, boom. Now he has a halfway decent computer.
Yeah, I know, because he was saying, I was like, do you have a computer? And he was like, yeah, but it's an older one. I have an alpha. I'm like, an alpha? What the fuck is an alpha? I've never even heard of that before. So Alienware made a bunch of fucking Steam machines, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
So it's like a fucking Xbox made by Alienware that runs
For Steam.
that
Yeah.
runs Linux and fucking has like 4 gigs of RAM and like an i3 processor, like an old i3 processor and shit in it. And it's like a $2,000 fucking computer.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, it was $2,000 back in the day. That was amazing back in the day, man.
So I'm like, he was like, I tried playing Resident Evil 2, the remake. He bought it when it came out, and he's like, I can't even fucking run that shit. So, like, well, you shouldn't have any problems now. It should run it perfectly fine.
Nice.
But yeah. So,
Sounds amazing.
fucking,
Sounds
he's
like you
doing
had an
good.
adventurous week then.
Well, I mean, it's only Tuesday, so.
I know. Well, I mean, it's been about 4 days, I guess, since I talked to you. I was pretty busy this weekend.
Oh no, I was fucking out of commission this weekend, man.
Oh, no, I know. I was wondering if you got over all your illness stuff finally.
What's weird, I wasn't like sick in like the traditional sense, where, you know, like when you're sick and you coughing and you feel you got, you know, you're nauseous or dizzy or whatever. You have all the symptoms of being sick, and then the final piece is like you're really tired, so you just drink water and sleep most of the time.
Yeah.
All I had was I was just really tired and just slept.
Lethargic.
Like I didn't have a cough or anything. I was just zero energy the whole
Well, that's good then, because that other stuff is just misery.
yeah,
You
it
know?
is.
It's
still
like
kinda
being
sucks that
tired
you didn't
sucks
do
because
anything.
it's like, you know, it feels like a waste, but it's significantly better than actually feeling horrible.
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, so I didn't do shit, dude. I just laid around and fucking.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, but yeah, stuff's going good so far.
You hate feeling lethargic? Yeah, I know.
Terrible, man.
It is. It is terrible. Especially at work. Yes. Holy moly. Especially.
Yeah.
That's the worst, because it's like, I don't even want to be here.
Oh,
And then it's
time's
like-
flown by the past 2 days. It's been a fucking dumpster fire, basically. So. Everything that could-
dumpster fire.
everything
Dumpster
that
fire.
could go wrong went wrong. So
Oh, I
at least
feel
the-
you. I had
That's
I
good.
had half of that weekend with my car, so that was fun.
Oh,
I had
dang,
my
that sucks.
harmonic balance pulley break off of my engine.
Jesus.
So that was fun. While I was driving a bunch of kids around, bringing them to and from this birthday party. Oh man, it was so funny.
Man, you're the good family member, driving the kids around to birthday parties and shit.
Hell yeah.
No kids getting in my fucking car.
The funniest thing is, like, one of the kids, man, he's like, you know, he's moved around so much, and one of the birthday kids, it was his friend, and he was saying that he has basically never had very many friends, and, you know, they're like 11 and 12,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, he's never really had a good friend. And he's like, and so many horrible things happen, because, like, when I went to pick him up, my car, for some reason, because I've been fixing my car, basically.
Yeah.
And my battery terminals were bad, and it made my car just shut off while I was driving it, you know. And because there ended up being no connection there.
Yeah.
When it went to idle, it just nothing happened, you know. And and that was after I picked him up, so I had to wait for my dad, who was right around the corner, to come and jump me again. And the kid, you know, like, I don't, you know, when horrible things happen, I don't, like, freak out, you know?
Yeah.
I am the opposite of freak out, basically.
Oh, no,
I'm like-
I'm the same way.
I'm like, well,
Me and Francesca
you know?
pulled
Oh,
out.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure being in the military helped that be the case, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's basically where I got it from my dad, you know, him being in the military. And, so that happens, and then after the party, when I was bringing them back to the actual next section of the party, because I took them all to a basically a LAN center with Xboxes, right?
Okay.
It was called Play Nation or something like that, and when I was taking them back, that's when the harmonica balancer broke off, and
Yeah.
so then I called the birthday boy's dad to see if he was off work yet, to bring him to the secondary party area, and he was, and they have the big car. And when we were waiting for them, the one kid was like, you know what? This has been one of the greatest days ever. I've had so much fun. And he's like, I can't believe that you're not, like, super pissed and angry about all these things happening to your car, but it's kind of been an adventure. I go, exactly. Exactly.
Like,
I'll
what?
tell you.
I mean, it was like something like that. It's like, if it's gonna break, it's gonna break, and
It's nothing I could have done about this,
yeah,
you know.
it doesn't matter how mad you are. It's
Yeah.
not going to change the situation there. So it's like, well,
Exactly.
whatever. You know, it's
Exactly.
like,
But it was so funny. He was just like, I feel like I've gone on an adventure. It was so funny. Yep.
yeah, it's
fun
good stuff,
paycheck.
man. The Xbox LAN thing, that sounds super fun.
Yeah, it's
I-
pretty nice.
I
They, you
miss
know, they
stuff
pay
like that,
they
man.
pay an hour, you know, and you can play online and stuff. I played Anthem with a couple of the kids when they needed a third, but basically I just kind of sat there and, you know, dicked around a Monster Hunter world. That was pretty much the only thing they had for me.
You didn't play any Apex?
Well, no, that I did with them a little bit when they needed it, like, because
You said Anthem.
oh, did I say Anthem? I meant Apex. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you know, you can only have 3 people on your team in Apex, and there was only 3 playing at one point, and then 2 others wanted to play, and they wanted to play, you know, hopefully try and get in the same team. So I was like, well, I'll be the third for you, but, you know, I'm terrible. One of the kids, man, he's freaking godlike at that game. Seriously. I mean, for being 12, like, honestly, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Well, you're starting to hit peak right there with your hand-eye coordination and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why all those pro gamers are so young, right?
That's true, that's true.
Well, good stuff. I'm glad you had an eventful weekend too then.
Oh yeah, it's nice. And I'm serious about this YouTube thing. I am. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, much more than, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a Japanese guy in there the other day, I saw.
Yep, yep. He was here too, just a minute ago. But I tried to work this one bot, but I gotta fix it to where it doesn't take the chat like it does with all the Twitch stuff for some reason. It's not as good at it, I should say.
Well, part of it is, because I've looked into it before too, right? Part of the problem is YouTube's API that they have for, you know, because the bot can only do, like,
yeah,
what the API allows it to do, right?
Yeah.
And so since YouTube live streaming is so much newer, a lot of the API stuff is like a super pain in the ass.
It's very true, yeah. But the Streamlabs one, it seems like I may be able... I haven't tested this idea, but my idea for it was to try and get the... what's a good way to put it? Like, use the bot as like a macro messenger, right? So the macros still will go through it when if I set it up. I watched someone else, you know, talk about using it like that. So if there's like a bar at the top where I can set up like, you know, 12 macros, and those will go through. So if I just put commands like into there, you know, like instead of letting people type in the commands, you know, actually just doing it kind of that way, it would work, but we'll see.
We will see.
Maybe there's one out there.
Yeah, man, Francesco, just looking at your computer, chilling, beast yourself. Oh, no, I didn't. Give him a picture of it. It's pretty fucking clean.
Smooth.
Smooth, yeah. We got her this new badass Thermaltake RGB case.
Nice.
And,
oh yeah, you took the picture of the fan.
oh, well, that was from the old case.
Oh, that was funny though.
That fan is still on this computer. We took it
Yeah,
out
free
from,
companies are guilds. Yeah, basically. There's grand companies and then free companies.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this thing has a shit ton of fans, and she has a water cooler for her fucking CPU now, so.
Nice.
We realistically could overclock that 4790K now.
To a little bit higher.
Yeah.
It comes a little overclocked.
Well, yeah, it does, but, I mean, yeah, the hottest it gets at 100% load is like 52, 53 degrees.
That's not so bad.
So, well, that's good without overclocking it at all.
Yeah.
Right? So, we got some room.
Pretty dang smooth.
Now, Francesca, we just need some 2080 Ti's, and we're in business.
That's right. That's all you need.
Who makes all the money in this household? Don't fucking tell me.
These nuts.
Yeah. Anime Expo or the 2080?
Mm-hmm.
Anime Expo or the 2080 Ti? Or Anime Expo or the 2080? Okay, this is a decision I have to make for
That's a tough call.
I mean, they have Anime Expo every year. I mean, that's still we didn't go last year, I know. We were kind of in a rough spot at this time last year.
One of these years, I'll go with Anime Expo with you guys. I might be thin enough to do a good character next time, you know?
Yeah, I know. Maybe next time I'll be thin enough to do a good character.
Oh, did you just send me a picture?
Francesca did, I think.
Oh, that is smooth.
Yeah, she's clean. Tempered glass, too. Not that shitty plexiglass stuff.
Yeah, I got the cheap plexiglass.
Yeah, so do I. I have the cheap plexiglass in my case, and my case is like almost $200.
That's crazy.
I still got the plexiglass, but I have one of the big like thermal take fucking full tower. So
Ooh,
I got mine because I wanted it's one of the silent cases, so it has soundproofing all around it, except
nice.
for where the. So I think that's why they use the plexiglass, is because it allowed them to.
Apparently, Matt Davis here went to Anime Matsuri, and when he has long hair and went as Hohenheim. Nice. That's pretty dang
Is
solid.
that the one in Japan? I think it's one in Japan, is it?
I have no idea. Where was it there, Matthew Davis? It's the one and only you've gone to. That sounds like my first BlizzCon ever, which was probably the most fun I ever had in my life. Even though I really hate... Oh, it's in Houston.
It's in Houston. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Hey, yeah, so they have one in Houston. They have a different one. Anime Matsuri.
Last time it was in Houston, yeah. It sounds like it's in Houston every time.
Yeah. We can make both of them.
Yeah, if you lived there, yeah.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time before...
I don't know, you could probably make this one too, because you wouldn't have to pay for a hotel. You'd just stay at Nick's.
Yeah, except for we can't, because he was like, well, it's not my house, it's my girlfriend's house.
Oh, the girlfriend would let two adults stay over.
What? I was like, we can't. I'm like, you could stay here. If you came here, you could stay at our place. We would like to stay here. Like, Nick's fucking. That dude is. I don't understand him sometimes.
I don't think he understands himself sometimes.
No, he doesn't.
I'm up to 31 mil now. That's nice. Feels good. The gill is growing.
Francesca says start saving. We're going next year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I will save for 2020. Heck yeah.
Oh no, we're not gonna go to both this year. Fuck that. It's way too much money. We're probably not moving to Houston this year either, Nashi. So.
No, I know you're not gonna move to Houston for at least probably a couple of years.
Yeah, maybe even next year, not even...
Don't worry, just because it's a future plan doesn't mean it's happening right away.
What's that?
You just got a freaking awesome, basically, pay upgrade. Why the hell would you leave right away?
Oh, and I might be getting another big pay upgrade.
Another one on top of it?
So,
oh, wait!
So what's going on, right? Like, the gist of what we do is our web application that we have allows people to, or like insurance companies, to set up their own like customized instances of the app.
Yeah, so basically they're just porting the app for their company, right?
Yeah, and then they can use it so that, like, if I have to file an insurance claim, I go on the app online or whatever, right? Okay. And then I file my claim in there, so I get a claim number, and I set up the claim, and then somebody from the insurance company gets joined in there. So it's kind of like almost like a social media kind of thing. So they get, but not with like profiles and stuff. You just have an account, you log in, and then your home page is basically like your claim, right? And then insurance adjusters join in there, and you can put in like all your stuff that was damaged or if it was stolen or whatever, and then they add in like contractors who will go look at your house or whatever, figure out how much the damage is and the price. They'll put in like, here's the expected dates. I'm going to go there and fix their roof, and this person's going to go do some fix a fence, and this
Yeah.
person can do this. They price it all out, and then whatever the total price is, the insurance company just fucking writes you a check directly from there. You approve it through the app, and then 3 days you get the money, and fucking you just pay the contractors. They come fix your shit. You don't have to call the insurance company. You don't have to like deal with anybody. Nobody from the insurance company has to come out and look at your house. It's all done through the app. And
That
through
sounds
contractors and stuff.
amazing. Sounds
Yeah,
like I
so-
need to get in that line of work.
Yeah, so super cool idea, right?
Mhm.
It also allows people, we have a mobile app, which I've done some work on the iOS side, right? And
Damn,
you
I'm
can
out of
do
drink.
it, and you can connect with the insurance company and do like a video conference call through your phone.
There
and
you
then
go.
They use your camera, and you walk around your house and like show them the stuff that's damaged,
Oh,
and they can screenshot it and save notes, and then put that in for like repairs and stuff, so that you don't have to wait for somebody to go to your house, nothing like that. You can do it all through the app, submit the pictures, and so it's like super fast. So right now what we're doing is we're working on this thing, or straight through processing, which means that if the insurance company gives you like a $10,000 limit,
mhm.
right, for like repairs for your house, if you go through and take pictures
In a way, it's cool, but
and
sketch.
put all the stuff,
Well,
that you have
someone else
damaged,
would have
like
to
a
come out to
big
your
4
house,
by
you know.
TV, and that's the wall, whatever.
Someone else
We
would have
have
to
a
actually be
database
there.
of how much stuff costs per square feet for like materials and stuff.
Yeah.
It figures all the math in. So like you show your wall, and then your wall is 10 by 10, and then you show that it figures out what the price of all that is, and as long as it's under
True
what
that.
your limit is, so 10,000, so it comes out to 8,500. Nobody even has to touch it. It just automatically approves it and pays out the money without even having to wait for somebody to review stuff or whatever. It's just done.
Wow.
So you can just go into the app yourself, take all the pictures. You don't have to wait for somebody to get back with you. You don't have to talk to customer service. You don't have to sit on the phone with anybody. It'll just fucking pay you out, as long as it's within the limits and stuff that was set.
the guides, so to speak.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then I'm sure you
So-
could probably lobby for more.
Yeah, and so it'll give you an estimate and say, here's what you're approved for based off of your information. So you can either approve it or deny it. If you deny it, then somebody manually reviews it. If you approve it, then they just fucking pay you every year.
Yeah,
You don't have to do anything. Right?
that is money.
So a bunch of insurance companies came to us last week and were like, hey, we really like this idea, this app that you have, but we want to use it for underwriting instead. And we think it would be like a really good tool for that. So our assistant vice president was like, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to look into this and see if this is like a viable idea. Like if this will, if we can make this work and make a secondary build of our app that's meant for underwriting instead of insurance claims. And a couple of insurance companies were like, we'll pay in like $1 million towards it if you'll do it. So he's doing the research right now to figure out the business plan to take up to our president. And if everything goes smoothly and they approve it, we bring in more developers, we bring in more QA and other employees. And my boss, who's currently the QA manager,
Yeah.
who's over QA,
He would.
he would then be moved over to like the director of development, because
Yeah.
there'd be too many people for him to be in like a smaller spot. So he would move up, and I would move into the
Oh
QA
snap!
position. So I've been doing a bunch of like server related stuff and deployments and shit this past couple of weeks, and he's like, yeah, I'm training you up. Like if this shit gets approved, we're fucking
Moving up.
moving up to a management position. We're
There
going
you
up.
go.
So
Management that
Right.
fast. That's what I'm talking about.
my six digits are coming, boys. We're almost there.
Didn't take long.
Well,
Well, I mean, after you finished, I should say. Let me clarify
yeah,
that.
After 4 years of college.
Yeah, after finishing everything.
Well, it just takes, right? It's because there's other QA people, right? That have been there longer than I have, and realistically, you're like, well, they've been here longer.
Well, I know that the job is not a union job, so it's about
Well, yeah, I said something
competency
to him
rather
about it.
than
He
time.
was like, I said, wouldn't you move up, this guy, or if you were gonna, since he's been, and he was like, I'm training you because you are going to be doing it. That was the response I got. I was like, all right.
There we go. Easy as that. Thank you, Matthew Davis, for the hopes. We all do hope he gets it.
Yeah, cross my finger. Well,
So-
I will as long as.
Yeah, I guess we
as
should
long as
be
it's
we
good.
should be saying we hope that they do decide to make that app. You know.
We go with this app and
Yep.
good. So then we wouldn't be moving soon because I can't be moved up to a leadership role and then fucking bounce.
Mhm.
So we'll be stuck here for a little bit longer.
It would be
Yeah.
worth it.
Thanks for the management experience.
Because then you could pay someone to clean the snow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't even have to worry about it.
I guess, yeah, but I'm not going to be that. Like I said, I told Francesco, I'm like, I think 50% of what pisses us off about the winter here is like where we currently live.
There is
Like it's
nowhere
nice
to run.
being up on top of the hill, looking down over the whole
Can you
county. You know,
withstand
because we're
this?
like, I've showed you the pictures. Like we're way up.
Oh,
on top.
yeah.
Enough.
Right down the street from us is where all the rich houses are. So
Mhm.
like we're up in the super nice, expensive neighborhood, right?
Nice,
But
level
we
18.
get a subsidy, basically, from my company to live here.
Mhm.
So our rent is cheaper because we live here because the company fucking promotes this area because it's close to our office, right?
Nice. And not to mention the gas you save going as well.
Oh, I've been walking to work. It's
Yeah.
so close. Like I don't even need
That's
to
what I
drive
mean.
and walk.
So it's like not only do they basically subsidize it, but you even save more.
Stand this.
And if we had an electric car or a hybrid, they fucking have a ton of the parking lot just has a bunch of free charging stations too.
There you go.
So that's another solid. But anyways, but when since we're up here, we're up in the hills, right?
Uh-huh.
In Utah, where it's cold as shit and there's a lot of wind, as soon as it snows, it's like terrible up here. Everything freezes over. Everything is
name of the
garbage.
Emperor!
It's just a
One of our
nightmare.
buds, Matt, has a Tesla and he loves it. I think it'd
Yeah.
be cool to have a Tesla. Those
Hell
things
yeah.
are fast, man.
Oh,
Holy
they're so
smokes.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when the technology catches up, man, electric cars are going to be sweet. I try to explain to people, electric cars, yeah, it's been an idea for like 100 years, but
Can you
it's all
withstand
about the
this?
feasibility, you know?
Well, it's also just because it's been around for 100 years doesn't mean there's been 100 years of progress. Like,
No,
it's
no.
Not a lot of people.
No,
have
they
put
mean
money
like
or-
the idea. Like,
Yeah,
it was made, it just wasn't possible. It wasn't practical, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, once you get batteries that'll either fast charge in like 20 minutes to full and be able to drive like 3, 4, 5, 600 miles, then it's going to be really amazing.
I mean, once you have charging a way to charge it from your home, like very easily accessible. Not the go plug it into your fucking dryer outlet like you do now, but once it's like a mainstream thing, right, where you can just charge it normally at your house or at your place of business, or anytime you you go out to eat, you go to a restaurant, and all the parking spots have like charging things that you can plug it in. When you
Yeah,
get
I'm
to that
thinking
point, you
one
never
of
have to
these
worry
days, you know, parking lots like that'll have like kind of how you charge Samsung phones, you know, where you can just put them on the pad, you know.
about
They
wireless
charge.
chargers. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they actually already have that, and they've shown off some of the tech, but it's not.
No. Yeah, I know, but
very
it's
good.
but it's bad and it's impractical at this point, and it's really freaking expensive.
And it's like I think it's like when I saw it last, they said it was like 20-something% of the actual energy makes it to the car.
Wow,
Basically. Yeah,
that
it's
is
a ton of
pretty
wasted
bad.
Right. But yeah, as soon as stuff like that gets better, I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. Have those, you know, every red light that you stop at have passed, you know, in the
Yeah.
street.
No,
Every
the
red
one-
light you stop at, you're just adding to
Yeah.
the charge.
People
That's
don't
what
understand that kind of stuff, I mean, it'll happen. It just doesn't happen overnight. I mean, even regular car shit didn't happen overnight. It's not like gas stations were built everywhere right away, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, some people were having to carry around gas cans with them while they were driving just in case, you know, just to hold
The
extra
Model T
fuel.
showed up, and the next day, every corner had a 7-Eleven on it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Or a Texaco, you know, something like that. It's like, yeah, that's not quite how it worked. I mean, even with trains, it took freaking like a century, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
That stuff will slowly come out. It'll be amazing. You know, I'm excited for it. Government just needs to get out of the way and let it happen.
Just from the simple fact, like, not even looking at it from necessarily an environmental standpoint, looking at it just from noise pollution in general, is a huge one, right? I mean, I know a lot of like noise from freeways and highways and stuff comes from actual, like, the tires on the ground.
Yeah,
right?
it's more like the aerodynamics.
Yeah, and the aerodynamics, but it's still, I mean, especially think of like city centers, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All the cars all over the place.
You know, when they're going like, 20 miles an hour in horrible traffic.
Silent, it would be insane.
That would be insane. Honestly. And amazing, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm totally on board with the that kind of stuff. You know, I only put it down in the respect that it's just impractical right now, and expecting everyone to have one, it's just dumb. I also think it's dumb to pay people to have them. But
yeah, but I mean, we should all have them in 10 years. I mean, that's what.
Yeah. 12 years. Get it right.
Well, excuse me. I'm being optimistic.
That's right.
10 years.
Sorry, I was more worried about being factually correct than morally right.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
I just said 10 years, 12 years. I was gonna say you're more worried about being factually correct than morally right.
Oh, that is seriously. That has become my favorite dumb person quote of like the decade.
Dude, I'm telling you, she will not. I was talking to my boss yesterday. I'm like, Cortez. This is my prediction. Because they only go up. She has to go back up for re-election in like 2 years, right?
Yeah. Every 2 years. Yep.
She will not be in office 2 years from now.
You might be right, man. My father made the same prediction. I think it'll depend on the outcome, but I think you're correct. I think she will be primaried. I don't even think she'll be able to be elected. I think she'll literally be primaried.
Yep. Like, regardless of if you like it or not, people like freaking old Feinstein, right? They run that party. They have all the money. They are the ones who are going to finance all the campaigns. So if you go through pissing all those people off, you go piss off Pelosi, you go piss off Chuck Schumer, like, yeah, you think.
I mean, look at Bernie. You know what I mean? He was there for like, he's there for like 30 years. He tried to run against Hillary, and they're like, nope, not gonna happen.
Just
Super
by the
delegates.
simple fact that she keeps trying these assassination attempts. I mean, that shit she did to freaking Feinstein. It's like,
oh
keep
my
pulling
gosh,
these stunts, and you
that
are
was
going
legendary.
to your opponent infinitely funded, and you will be out of office. And she will. And it's funny because it's like all that crap she talked, but who was telling her when to sit, when to stand, when to clap at the State of the Union? Freaking Pelosi, right? Pelosi won't be the speaker. We're starting a revolution, and Pelosi's the speaker. Why? They have all the money. They control everything, whether you like it or not.
They have all the influence.
Yeah. So she won't be in office in 2 years. So it's.
I sure hope not. Although I will say, I will be completely honest, I will miss it a little bit. It is so insane that it is just an endless pool of fun.
I won't miss it simply from the fact that as crazy as she is and as much craziness as she promotes, there's always the slimmest of slim chances that she succeeds in fooling enough people to vote for her garbage ideas, and then we ruin the country.
No, I'm exactly on board with this,
better.
and this is funny that you say that. This is the edge of the black pill that I torment myself with mentally every day, right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, it is amusing, and it would be good for the people who speak these things to suffer. And then I always think, but it's bad for everyone else who knows better, you know?
Yep.
That's what they call it, Matthew Davis, the black pill. Like, it's like, you know, like the red pill, but the black pill is advocating for the speed up of the destruction of, you know, it would be like trying to actually let there be communism happening just to show everyone how horrible it is, you know, so they all live their horrible ideas. But the problem I have with that is that I agree that they're horrible ideas and that those people, you know, really just advocate for that stuff because it's not them, you know, getting put into the gulag right away. But, you know, it hurts all the other people who know better. And that's why I can't get fully on board with the black pill stuff. But I do love the justice when that kind of stuff bites them in the butt. You know. You know, like the fact that there was a video of Bernie Sanders 20 years ago partying shirtless in the Soviet Union, singing the Soviet Union national anthem in celebration. The fact that he even has an American political career just tells you how much people don't know about their own stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing. That amazes me. It's as amazing as the people who think socialism is a good thing. Did you see that funny meme that Voodoo put in with the what is it, communism and then democratic socialism?
Yeah.
With the clown party boot. That is so funny, holy moly. Cracked me up so hard. The El Clasico black pill. Where did I first hear the term black pill? I think I was reading something. What was I reading? And then I reheard it again when I was watching this one YouTube channel. The what is it? What do they call themselves? Like the Asian capitalists or something like that. Let me look. Those two have some funny conversations. The Asian capitalists, yeah, I was right. Because the one they're Canadian, and the one guy is like basically a recent convert to libertarianism over the past, like, I guess my understanding, like 5 years, and the other guy has like kind of always been that way and has been fighting the meme culture war for a while. So that is some El Clasico stuff. Wondrous tales, leveling up my healer. I think I get an extra tail at the beginning of this too. But I'm out of beverage. Damn it.
Out of beverage.
Damn it. Right after this last boss, I'm gonna get more beverage.
Darkness shall consume light.
Got some more stuff coming. We got some
What you get?
VR visual novels coming up.
For what?
Well, I'm just looking up the upcoming VR stuff.
Oh. I wonder if you can read manga on there.
I don't know, but I know they have there's a manga that I've read called Tales of Wedding Ring, which they actually
Your
have
light shall
in
burn
VR.
no more.
It's like a manga, but it's all like
Damn this frail
black
flesh.
and white and shaded and stuff like a manga, but it's actually like a VR manga. It's interesting.
Huh.
You have meddled enough.
You have meddled enough. La Habrea. So have you made it to your first dungeon yet there, Matthew Davis?
Chaos shall reign forevermore.
Okay,
You'll
haven't
not
gotten that
defeat me
far yet.
again.
You'll know you're getting close when you get to the point in the story quest where you're going to Aleport. That's when you know you're getting close. Asian Prime. It's like if it happens before I end my stream, I will gladly do it with you. I'll even heal it for you. Ooh. No problem, my man. I will take full advantage of all of your newbie dungeons because I need them for my tails. Hey, you gotta remember, some people play on the PlayStation, so they don't type as much. And I will say most newbie-free companies don't talk too much. Gotta actually probably look for a super active one for that, you know? But don't forget to always ask in the Novus channel, the /Novus channel. Because there's you know, a bunch of newbies in there and people who are mentors and uh-oh. Gotta heal everyone. Woo! So what you guys been up to lately? Just pounding it out? This guy has funny little things.
What?
I don't mean sexually, Jesus. I thought about what I said after you said what. And I was like,
No.
oh, whoops.
He said, so what have you guys been up to lately? Just pounding it out? And I was like, what?
That's not what I meant.
Pounding it.
Yeah.
Just pounding it. Pounding it.
Pounding it.
No pounding it out. But...
No pounding it out. Yeah. Too sick for that, I guess.
Yeah.
I beat a couple extra plus songs today on Beat Saber.
Holy moly, the Beat Saber goddess right here herself.
I'm almost at streaming level, if I can.
Whoa! Whoa! Nice!
Yeah. Like, once I can do Pop Stars on Expert Plus, then I'll know if I can.
Yeah.
Is that the Dota one? Or the
yeah,
League of Legends?
Dota, or that's League of Legends one.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Get that.
I should play
You know,
some.
Mike
I should play some Guitar Hero one day on stream. Show off my skills.
So once I get my 2080 Ti,
Mm-hmm.
okay, fine. Once I get my 1080 Ti,
Well, is it
I felt the look she gave you.
that wasn't the only 1080 Ti he had.
Okay.
That was the only one he brought because it was MSI, and he knows that my brand loyalty is to MSI. So that was the only MSI one.
Oh, okay.
Smart guy.
Yep, he knew.
He knew.
Unfortunately, it was the MSI 1080 Ti armor, which is fucking garbage. Absolute
Garbage.
Yeah. But so he said he has some more.
Oh, okay.
Show me what they are.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But once I get my 1080 Ti,
Okay.
and then I send my Republic of Gaming 1080 to Nashi,
Mm-hmm.
then he gets his Oculus Rift.
Yes. VR chat.
Oh my gosh. I played VR chat.
I made your waifu in custom made 3D, so we just need to get Dimitri in here and
Yeah.
he'll
Dimitri! Oh no. I don't know if I could VR chat as my waifu. That'd be awkward as hell. I'd want someone else to VR chat as my waifu, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
We'll trade. You could be my waifu and I'll be
So here's what'll happen.
There you go.
Here's the plan.
Okay.
Alright? Once I get the 1080 Ti, I mail you the 1080. Then we need to do a donation fundraising campaign
For an Oculus Rift.
for an Oculus Rift. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do a super long stream or 24-hour stream, and we'll do some.
I gotta get a little bit bigger. When I get like 2-digit viewers, you know.
I mean, the nice thing is it doesn't matter how many people. Like, if you do 24 hours, you're gonna get tons of people from other time zones and shit in it too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Especially at off times when.
24-hour stream would be rough, man. I haven't been able to stay up for 24 hours since
Well, what?
I don't know. Can't remember.
You need to recruit someone else. Like, you need to get someone else to
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. That's right. I can get the one of the kids to stay over and just keep me awake. And just tell them if I fall asleep and you hear me not talking over here to come over and just slap me in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually knew a couple guys in high school. They were raising money for like children cancer or something like that.
Yeah.
So they stayed up for like 5 days. A bunch of dudes. They all switched and they all just stayed up for 5 days playing games and shit.
Damn.
Nice. There was this one guy, I don't remember who it was, but he stayed up for 24 hours spinning a fidget spinner.
That's
just while I watched for 15 minutes on the side screen, I calculated all the super chats and donations that he got in tips during the stream, and it was like he got like close to like $400 just in the 15 minutes.
Damn.
I'm like, what the hell? It's not like he even had like many subscribers or whatever. Yeah, he spun a fidget spinner non-stop for 24 hours. That's what he did.
Come up with a gimmick,
Yeah.
and you can do it. And
Like you gotta play a specific like type of game or something, or like you gotta do some like crazy challenges or shit like that. Like something people like are like, holy fuck, this dude's actually doing this.
Yeah. So I gotta think of something like that. I can wear my MAGA hat.
What?
I got a MAGA hat, my legit MAGA hat, you know, during it too. Got a real one, not those cheap freaking $2 knockoffs from
that's
China.
not gonna make you any money. That'll just get you punched in the face and thrown in jail.
Oh yeah, it'll get me punched in the face and then me thrown in jail. Oh man, seriously though, I got berated in front of some of the kids at the mall, and it was really funny. I totally owned the guy, owned the lib. It was funny.
Yeah, I actually saw an article the other day. Some like Brazilian immigrant chick. She saw a dude in a restaurant just wearing it. Like he didn't do it. He came in, ordered his food, and was like sitting down eating.
Oh, was that the guy at like a bar?
No, they were in like a Mexican food restaurant.
Yeah, and he was sitting like at the bar kind of area.
Okay, yeah, and she was like yelling at him, and like I think she tried to mess with his hat, and like the police came.
Yeah.
Like, she tried to
Yeah, she knocked off his hat first, right? And like I guess the police were called by the restaurant staff, and
Yeah.
and then she she basically tried to like grab him, you know, right in front of the police.
Yeah.
And the guy is like recording it, and he's like, I wasn't even gonna press charges, but she did it in front of the cops, so I can't even. It's not my decision anymore. That is, I haven't gotten to that level yet, but like, it's kind of unbelievable, like the uncontrollable nature of how they think of that stuff. It's crazy.
When I was reading the news article, like they interviewed the chick, and she's like, "I've just been a victim for so long. I had to fight my oppressor." Like, she literally said, "You're acting like a victim when you attacked the guy who didn't even say anything to you."
Holy smokes, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, no.
His presence was oppressing.
Yeah,
His
exactly.
presence was oppressing.
It was incredible. Like she was a nutcase. Even
Dude.
I read this article on Reddit, and everyone on Reddit was like, "This lady is nuts."
I'm telling you, that's like semi-normal now, though. That's really the problem.
Yeah.
Like every time I go out, I live in a place where it was probably literally 80% voted for Trump or Republican, right?
Yeah.
And it still happens to me 100% of the time I go out. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
There's just so many like triggered people. It's fucking weird. It's just a hat.
It's
Like, calm
crazy.
down.
Well, like the media has made them think it's like the KKK hood.
Yeah.
You know, like literally. People literally are on news programs saying that. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Actually, someone in the comments I remember said something about like I'd almost.
Yeah. You probably are safer walking around.
Yeah, exactly.
Walking around fucking unconfident than you are walking around San Francisco with a fucking bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're way more dangerous walking around good old San Fran with a MAGA hat than basically anything else.
I mean, if you're wearing a mag, it's basically like inviting people.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, what would you do if Hitler was walking down the street? I mean, it's obvious.
I would punch him in the face. I mean, you punch Nazi in the face. That was the thing, right?
I like how there was a big uproar and nobody understood the whole argument where, like, would you kill baby Hitler thing, like a month or two ago.
Oh yeah, with Ben Shapiro. Yeah.
But and so like, but Republicans were fighting on the wrong terms. We were like, but it's a baby. But what we didn't understand, 54, damn. What we didn't understand is that it wasn't that it was baby Hitler. It was that they're actually just okay with killing babies in general.
Yeah.
Literal born babies. Doesn't matter if
It's
it's
crazy. That is funny.
like, no, I wouldn't kill baby Hitler. I would just abort him, which you can do. I'm only 14 months old. As long as you're in New York.
Oh, jeez. That stuff is crazy.
Alright. After you got his school.
Oh my gosh.
Let's think of some stuff for you to do here.
Try and do a 24-hour stream, or just a long stream.
Or just a lot. I mean, you some.
Just gonna make it longest stream I can go until I pass out.
What stream you got going for you on like a Tuesday? Ryan said, yeah.
Do it on start it on a Friday.
Europe.
Yeah.
People make, like, Japan,
Yeah,
like
in
that.
Asia and Europe and stuff, there's people up. And...
Oh yeah, I could have like a world clock on the side and
Yeah.
just be you know, doing it up with some peeps. I'd have to figure out what I wanted to play though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see if you can, like games where you
I could start off with like competitive games. I could try and play like garbage games, and then like, you know, like Apex or League of Legends or PUBG, you know, something garbage. Fortnite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we ever get in the same world, and you're not a super scrub, you can help me stay awake in the channel. Well, yeah, you could probably do that, you know, semi-regularly. You can pop in Discord if I'm here and I'm not streaming. My Discord's open 24/7 to anyone. Basically, anyone reasonable.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's like 4 reasonable people who have supreme bannable power. And, you know, I basically trust their judgment, you know, to ban people. So, you know, it really has to be over the line.
I only ban Brits.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it really has to be blatant. And to be honest, most of the time we'd probably say, hey, that's a little over the line before you even got banned, you know?
I mean, usually if somebody says something crazy, I just take them to them and delete them.
Yeah.
For like 15 minutes.
That's true.
So that they can't say any other crazy shit, and then they either.
Yeah, and if you post stuff, you know, it gets deleted. I mean, basically we kind of just post whatever as long as it's funny and not direct porn.
Yeah.
Like, there was this meme I saw that I was going to post, and it has a, like, perfectly photoshopped picture of Donald Trump with his D out and Ocasio-Cortez with it in his mouth. And it's literally the perfect Photoshop, no joke, looks like it's a real picture. And I will totally link it to you, by the way, just Ryan, because it's amazing. It's amazing. And but you know, I wouldn't post that in there. You know, and that's pretty much the limit, right? I mean, memes are memes. And, you know, obviously, if you get offended, you enter at your own peril there, man.
You just
Where-
make a not safe for work channel.
Yeah. I guess
Have
that's
it.
true.
Have it
Yeah.
every morning.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably do that. But, yeah. Yeah, the hard R doesn't get dropped, but, I mean, there are some racist jokes all around, though. But we don't discriminate against anyone. We equally, make racist jokes to everyone. That's why jokes are there. But, yeah, I would have to say.
There's only like 2 people who ever make any somewhat racist jokes anyways.
That's
So,
true, that's true.
One of them is semi-regular. And I'm not gonna call anybody out.
Yeah. This is
even
true.
then, it's never like super offensive. It's just
Yeah. But yeah, it's all in the name of funniness. And you know, pressing the boundaries is all right, because you know you gotta find them eventually, right? You won't know if it's over the line until you go over the line.
And even then, I personally will always side with the person who was trying to make a joke and thought something was funny, rather than the person who's complaining in the moment.
I completely agree with that. I completely agree with that. I would always side with the person trying to be funny, too. I understand making a poor joke. I've definitely made my fair share of bad jokes. Yeah, I would agree. 9 out of 10 people, yeah. I agree with that statement. And most of them are rappers. No, I'm just kidding. But that was funny. Yep. Zing!
Zing.
That's right. Yeah, we are a safe space for intelligent people.
Yeah.
That's what we are. Because stupidity gets laughed at all the way to the bank. Whether intentional or unintentional. You're always welcome to join in the voice and in the chat. And if you find funny memes, post them.
Yeah.
I will show you this this one though. You guys might get a kick out of it. Holy moly, I gotta scroll down. Here we go, we're close now. There you go. It is sent.
Oh no.
Isn't that really good?
Trump's face is fucking funny.
I know. I know. Isn't that amazing? It's really well photoshopped. You can barely tell where they clipped it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they. I'm trying to see. I'm like staring at a picture of a penis up close, but I'm trying to tell if they.
No, it's you can tell that it's an awkward one because she doesn't have a like cross-eyed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can that's like part of the reason you can tell, and you can kind of tell at the tip of her nose where they start like melding it together with another picture. Like right at the upper lip. Yeah, and it's the only place. And then they couldn't do the shadowing better for the Trump head, so you know, you can kind of tell way easier on there. But yeah, it is a pretty damn solid Photoshop job right there. Can you test the meme water real quick in Discord? Of course. Of course. I mean, the last two memes in there were pretty dang decent. Oh, I might need to make you a member.
Yeah, before he can.
Yep, hold on.
I got it. What's his name in here?
I got it. Bam. There you go. Now you can do it. His name, for future reference, is the Chibi Asian Girl. Chibi Asian Girl. Grill. Should have permissions.
That's cool. I gotta bust out my laptop anyways.
Heck yeah.
Get some work done.
I could like play games with people for as long as I can on stream. Ciao. Man, I need to go.
Oh no, he doesn't have a roll.
What?
Here, I'll add.
I gave him a roll. Oh.
Remember.
My bad. I clicked it, but I must not have pressed OK.
Yeah.
That'll do it. That's a good one. I like that one. One of my favorite Nazi jokes of all time, Ryan, is that it's that desk one I put in forever ago.
Yeah.
Designed for maximum concentration. Oh my god. So the one I'm talking about, man, is there's this one where it's a bunch of L-shaped desks and it forms a swastika and it's in a library. And it says designed for maximum concentration. They're like those cubicle desks, you know. So good, so good. That's the darker side of your meme, so you'll fit right in. See, we understand that making a joke like that doesn't mean you're racist.
Yeah.
We're normal people. I know we're not popular, but we do actually have the most fun. Change team. That's a good one. That's a Counter-Strike thing, right? Or what's that from? TF2?
Yeah, Battle.
I played hide and seek before it was cool. The Waldo hat. That's a nice touch. Oh man. One of my more fun recent ones right here.
Oh yeah, good. Oh,
Yeah.
that's more.
That's a good one. I like that one. Oh no, that is too funny. Oh, that one is solid. I did not. Oh my gosh, I bet that picture has been memed like crazy.
Yeah.
Holy macaroni, that was a good one. Solid.
Solid.
Definitely solid. That's exactly what a wall is. Solid. That reminds me of another one. Oh, let's see if I can find it. Might have it somewhere in here. It's like an old gamer one. See if I can find my favorite gamer one. I'm pretty sure I saved it. There it is. This was my gamer motto as a young kid.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit! That one is amazing. You're gonna fit in right with Voodoo. That's all I gotta say. That one's good because it's like no one knows what that means unless they know what it means. Oh my god, that is great. Oh, what's another good one? Oh, here you go. Open it up right there. That's my meatitarian one. Oh.
What else I got?
What else you got in the arsenal?
Oh, here we go. Another one that you got to know the context.
I gotta actually open this one up to read it.
Yeah.
That is amazing! Holy smokes! Holy moly! Oh, snap! That one is too funny. Holy moly, I can't even stop thinking about it. Whew. They're fancy strollers. By the way, I totally need one of those to cook some nice brisket. Oh, the almighty. Let me tell you, I could not believe that he actually, like, special hosted an actual PewDiePie meme review.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was in shock, dude. I was in shock. Elon Musk, too. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. A stroller. That's right. I've seen that one before. It's like, that's where that goes down road, you know? It's like, what was I? I was a digigender. Identify as a digigender. I'm an MP4 file.
This is a solid, like, 4chan cringe one right here. Pretty fucking funny, too.
You've come to the right place. Xbox the best. No, PlayStation's the best. Deep inside, everyone knows.
Mario.
That is so funny. Holy smokes. That is funny. R.I.P. R.I.P. Let's check these prices.
Like Coming to America or whatever.
I love Coming to America. That's a funny movie. No one's bought my Mighty Thunder Sparks yet. Dude, the Jesse Smollett stuff is so funny, man, on so many levels. There's so many good stuff came out from that.
Oh, man. That's the GameStop dude right there?
No, that's a Persian cat.
I know.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if I could have a cat like that. Like, I love cats, man, but that'd be weird. That'd be weird for me. These people. Oops. Who's the real? Is that a real, like, Moms Demand Action thing? Who's the real criminal? The guy taking your wallet, or are you owning a gun? Obviously, the guy taking my shit! Like, holy moly! Holy moly. That can't be real. Oh, some of the propaganda out there is just legendary. In every sense of the word. By the way, also, when you get to the point where you need to understand retainers, I'm almost there on my side character, so I'm going to be making a video once I get to that for retainers. An all-explanatory retainer video. It's going to be huge. Oop. That's right, buy my hot springs today. Let's see what we got in my inventories. Bum 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 bum. Whoa, excuse me. Ugh, I need to keep farming these. I can't believe those sell for 3,300. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy good. Holy moly. I don't know if you need to be confident, more like gay. That's good. This is MAGA country. Wow!
MAGA country, man.
That's funny. Yeah, I think though what makes that is the I'm with Matt Christensen on this. The thing that puts the icing on the cake for me as well is that he still had his sandwich.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, that's
and the
pretty
fact
impressive.
he shows up at the hotel with a sandwich and the noose still around his neck. I don't know about you, but if it was me, the first thing I do when I escape is take the noose off my neck.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do.
The second thing is just feel lucky if I had my sandwich. That is my favorite meme, by the way. That is, I have probably 10 different memes of that picture.
Yeah.
So good. So, that is the most honest meme I've ever seen in my life. I have, like, you know, Mexicans at the border. I have, like, you know, black people in Chicago version of it. That's solid. I mean, I got, like, tons of memes like that. Okay. Well, today has been super fun. Now I have to finish actually uploading a couple videos that will be scheduled for release tomorrow. It seems around noon seems a good time for me. You don't actually get the MAGA thing? What do you mean, the MAGA country? Is that what you don't get? So, Jesse Smollett, an actor on Empire, said he got attacked by two white people wearing MAGA hats who put a noose around his neck and beat him up and said, "This is MAGA country, N-word, F-word." F-word being the homosexual version. And what ended up happening is, because it was Chicago at 2 a.m. on, like, the side where someone who lives near Jesse said half the people are black and the other half are gay. You know, so basically saying that there's probably no Trump voters there, really. Was attacked at 2 a.m. with Bleach as well. And yeah. And so the line that stuck to everyone was, "This is MAGA country," said to someone in Chicago, in like the gay black district in Chicago. And yeah, I'm gonna go with no. That was like right away I knew it was probably gonna be bad. Whoa! I have like a double thing going on. I still haven't fixed my notifications for that. It gives me double ones. Double notifications. Maybe, just maybe, I will get to figure it out. But we'll work out those kinks. We'll be back tomorrow. No, I'm a liar. We'll be back Thursday. We're going to do some Throwback Thursday. I might, if I can get this working correctly, I might play a little Guitar Hero. And then we'll probably play another old game, but I don't know which one yet. And then we'll have a little bit of Final Fantasy to end the stream.
There's one worry playing Guitar Hero.
Uh-huh.
And that is copyrighted music.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. You run the risk of...
That is a good point. Yeah, that's a great question. Then we probably won't do it Thursday. I'm going to email YouTube and ask them. And then I'm going to look for other YouTube Guitar Hero streams.
Yeah.
On YouTube. And I'll do that in the next couple of days. But if anything, then on Thursday we might stream on Twitch so I could play Guitar Hero. For shizzle. And we'll be back Thursday regardless with all that and a bag of chips. Tomorrow we'll have a video come out on farming some how the Aether reduction works and farming some fire clusters. Then we'll have another video coming out about, what was it? Shoot, I forgot what it was. I even edited it today and I forgot what it was. It was semi-important. Shoot! I can't remember, but I'll remember later. And that'll come out the next day. And then there's going to be some more WoW mining videos, and then some more Final Fantasy videos. It'll do it like that.
Yeah.
But we'll be back on Thursday. You guys have a great one. Thanks so much for watching.
Peace.
Peace.